and see what this is about. Well, we know what it's about, I guess. We know literally exactly what it's about. It's about being Snakebird, but easier. Let's see if it's good. How about that? Hey, Joe Bubbly. I'm guessing we're gonna switch to playlist in a little bit, but we'll start with in-game music for now, at least. Oh, look at this, like, actual little tutorialization. You can move the camera around. Now you know how to beat the first level. Oh, see, that's clever, right? Like, they start... They start you facing a way that, like, you can't actually even try to get to the exit before going over here and exploring what this whole fruit shenanigans is all about over here. Is there anything else to click out over here? It is him, yeah. It is the same developer as Nimbus. Greetings, Lodgia. Oh, that's a new color Snakebird. So if you played Snakebird before, certainly the early ones here are very tutorial, but that's to be expected, right? I mean, we beat Snakebird, and this is easier Snakebird, so it's certainly going to start very easy. Then again, the first, like, 4 levels of original Snakebird are possible. So we'll see if levels start becoming impossible. See, these are teaching you concepts, but we're so familiar with those concepts, we're not learning. So this is the idea that you don't want to move down because you'll be trapped, so you gotta do other shenanigans here. You don't want to grab the fruit facing down, basically, is the concept being taught there. Hey, Sabito. That's a lot of fruit. There's new fruits. Like, I don't think there were pears before. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't remember no pears. You pears? I'm reasonably in favor of pears. Hey there, Kay. Oh man, this is a tall level. Look at this. Hey, MP King. Thanks for the Twitch Prime support. Great Sage as well. 28 months in a row. Appreciate that, Jess. Great Sage. Well, if you were wondering if I'd played it, you were probably thinking of Snakebird. And this is not Snakebird per se. I mean, it is, but this is Snakebird Primer. This is easier Snakebird that just came out, but I've beaten original Snakebird as well. And I mean, we've got a Snakebird emote too, Sage. Oh, here they finally let you look at one of the. All right, do we dive? Do we dive in? All right, let's do it. 47. The trick's just that, like, this is all, yeah, this is the trick's, okay. That wasn't incredibly hard, but there is the one trick that you've got to, it's not like seeing the, crazy, like, what are they, star levels, or whatever they were, the kind of, like, bonus levels in the original. Wasn't that bad. Yeah, the trick to that one was that, if you grabbed the first fruit, you couldn't grab the second fruit. And on Primer at this point, like, I think that's pretty smart. Like, it's doable. Like, think about if you didn't know Snakebird at all. Like, you're going to grab that first fruit and then, like, get stuck in the second one and, like, have to figure out from there. So it's a little step up, but not impossible by any means. Hey, your name. Watermelon, that's new. Hey, Color Surge. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the star level. We got yellow Snakebird here again. What is this thing? Lots of bananas. Alright, so we need to get long enough that we can then swoop down and grab the cherries and get back up. Or do we need to be an exact height so we can partially get back up? That seems possible. Hey, old man Puzzles. I try to have odd games that are also good. Let's just see how long that looks like. Okay, so we need 2 more heights. So we grab all but one of these top ones, maybe? No, we just grab all of them. Because we still can't fit back out here. So, is this actually that straightforward? Oh, we do need to be on the right side, not the middle there, though. Alright, so they still opted not to make the star level utterly scary and terrifying, I guess. Fine. Hey, chronometrics. It looks like it's less than 36%. I just made up a number. That's my data set. Okay, yeah. Teaching you that concept, basically. That's what I was thinking, Formal. Like, maybe I should have been trying to speedrun this. I was just thinking that too. Hey, messy doses. Yeah, Devil's Calculator is how I saw Aaron's Signal tweet about that. I looked at it briefly, and I don't think I'm interested in it, but I'm not sure. So here's their introduction to using 2 snake friends. No undoing. That just seems worse for everybody involved, to be honest. Alright, other concepts of pushing. Oh, and then... So we're just gonna keep boogieing here. Yeah, like it's interesting. We'll see. Like, it may not have much value for people that have already played Snakebird, but seems like a much smoother introduction to the concepts for people that were too afraid of Snakebird being ridiculous. Oh yeah, the bird noises are great. Absolutely. Birdhouse. Fine. Dang. I tried. I tried again. There we go. Wait. Okay, I was gonna see if it like squeaked at us if we clicked on it again. It does not. Okay. Yeah, they're really expressive, Val. Like, it's very interesting because I'm seeing all the concepts that they're introducing at a reasonable rate. I'm like, I remember learning how to do that. It was way harder to learn how to do it when I did it back in my day. Oh, we just need to be stacked on top of each other down here, don't we? Oh, my word. That seems like the thing, yeah. Oh, well, I mean... Keep clicking on a critter, will it explode? I'm just, I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and go out, on a wing here and say that, no, I don't think it's gonna explode. But, I'm afraid it is not Warcraft. Oh, here's our portal introduction. Well, maybe this isn't an introduction. It's not technically in order, but it is at least our current introduction to portals, I suppose. I don't remember which level I actually picked. I just kind of went one. Hey, Church. Thanks for the host. Oh man, if I just waited long enough, we would have had a birdhouse right here. This is climbing. I see your bamboozle. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but this game's easier than original Snakebird. At least a little bit. We try the other star. Sure. What's the other star got for us here? Okay, we're doing a little bit of something here now. They're all twos. Well, this isn't actually close enough. We need to have them up, but in the right spot, too, not just, There we go. I was trying to do it fast, but I switched off incorrectly. There we go. Yellow does have a very long beak. 49, sure. I mean, is this just... Yeah, okay, it's not. But but it's not that either. Okay, it's a level. Check. Is there anything else up here? Well, it's a little bit of a level. There's only so much I can do there. Still love the eyes. They're like even the tail like quivers a little bit as they're like anticipating eating the fruit, you know. That is true, Oddvar. That is true. I think I just said there is true instead of that is true. Words are hard. This is Snakebird Primer Muffin Drink. So this is specifically a version of Snakebird done to be significantly easier than the original Snakebird and more gradual in its difficulty progression. It looks like they have a lot more just levels total, so oh, I thought I tried that. Oh, I don't think I did because I was trying to do it from the other side because that side would actually let me get to the exit, unlike this side, right? Are the background tiles a hint they could be? There's some directing like that in some of these puzzles anyway. Hey, Blackfire! Oh, I need to go through this portal. No, there's no way to go through this that we can't come out the other side, right? Yeah. Like that. Oh, no, there is. Because of that block. Okay. I was like, if there is, this is the only way. So yes, the background is a hint of that. Hey, do you guys know about spikes? Now you know about spikes. This new, like, foresty biome here. Volcano going off in the background. About 56. Okay. I think we still need to leave him there. Yeah. Yeah, the scared faces are also good for sure. This ain't my first Snakebird rodeo. I did do that level faster than like the first one on bar, yeah. Okay. We will do this. This game needs more booze in the art. 57. Oh, that's solid, right. That's fine. Is it fine? It was not fine. There we go. No, we just go up here. There we go, there we go. Hey, Surfsoft. Make green the emote. I think blue was a good choice. I think blue was a good choice. At least the expression on it was probably the best. There's some good ones all around though. Yellow's beak is so long. The spikes are lava. Volcano reacts a little bit when we click on it. Oh, it's like... Oh no, it reacts a lot when we click on it. Never mind. Volcano's going off when we click on it. Let's see. I mean, we can get green out just fine. That ain't a problem. Oh, what if, well, what if we just murder yellow in cold blood? How about that? Sounds good. There you go. The overworld promised clouds. The cloud is where the star level is floating here. Alright, let's look at the Arctic. Ah, hey, did you know that you can, why is that a purple apple? Excuse me. Did they make it a purple apple to emphasize that it's weird? I don't know. But, the thing they're pointing out at that level is that you can be on top of fruit. And then, hey look, applying that knowledge. Exactly, Surfside. It certainly was not a plum. Like, this doesn't do anything. Oh, it converted me to that angle anyway, right? And that just does that, right? There we go. $50. Okay. No, I know what I want to do, I just can't position them right. Wait, no, I still want that the other way though, right? No, that's fine, that's fine. There we go. There we go. Oh no, these are all new levels, Surfsa. Oh, you mean new zones, new zones. There was some underwater stuff before, I think, as far as like the aesthetic or whatever goes. Let's see. Can we go over the top? I don't think so. No, we can't go over the top. Yeah, Space Zone was the finale in original. I'm just hypnotized by that super long yellow snakebird beak. There you go, Corona. Clicking on those doesn't do anything. Okay. So can we be like that earlier and then pushed? I think so. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, there we go. Nope, nope. I'm trying to hit things quickly, so I'm hitting the wrong key. There we go. Hey, Figrin. Oh, right, you can use the mouse to move around too. I'm like, what is going on? Right, using... Yeah. So these levels are definitely getting to things that would be hard if we hadn't played original Snakebird, I would say. At least, like, somewhat hard, right? Kinda already did that, didn't we? Oh, but we also need to get this guy up, I guess. That's something. Oh, that. Oh, even when we do it that way, yeah. Okay. Yellow's like somewhere between inquisitive, like they're curious, but there's a little like hint of fear. That's kind of the expression Yellow's rocking here. Oh god, and Shato, that actually, I thought that was my mouse for saying like, but my mouse is on screen. How could it be over there? Jeez, how often is Lex changing up her emotes right now? Every time, like every day, there's a different emote. This is not gonna do anything. Oh right, if you hop at all, it registers. But that's how you do it. There you go. Oh hey, we got Tinker Toys now. That's just pointing to their basic existence. I refuse, DJ. I refuse. Gotta go fast. I don't think I want to do that. No. I can't move this more over to the right. We can reach that if we make it to the top as is. Yeah. So we don't need more height. Swimming in from that side doesn't change anything now. If we remove the height, then we need more height. And everything is terrible. Alright, so... I keep expecting to be able to, like, obviously the too high Snakebird is not going to be able to do that. They don't have an architecture degree, is all I'm saying. But we just established that's not going to work. Oh. I assume that's dead. Well. Only yes, okay. Like, it's pretty clearly signposting with the like single blocks that we can't do everything we're trying to do. So what's the one thing that we're not trying to do that we need to do? I thought I tried that. I did not, apparently. I did not. Just push every block into the water and be done with it all. Alright, more introduction to blocks. Yeah, you can get a little extra height to jump into the portal if you're right next to it. So that would be a mechanic you have to know for that level. Okay, I can dig it. Oh, fine. Thought you were gonna be pushed with it. Sure, let's finish up the forest. Please nobody do that, by the way, just for the record. Please don't play a game that you enjoy for 2 hours and then refund it. That's terrible. I've seen it. I mean, I've seen, like, screenshots of, like, Steam reviews just openly admitting it. It's like, well, it was only, an hour 40. I liked it a lot, but I was able to refund it in time. Like, God, please, no. Nothing happens on the mountain. How about star number 4? Wait. I still need room to maneuver, right? Everyone else can just fall, though, I think, right? Sort of. Not quite. So we need one of these to drop with a, the tail for me here. So you can... Oh, we need to go back before yellow moved out this far, though. Okay. Not you, I thought yellow was selected. Rick's so enthusiastic. Oh, we need them all to do this, though, right? Yeah. There we go. Like that. There we go. Have you seen the same specific tier list I saw, NoHo, that had a square block dead last? Like, F tier? And T blocks were tied with freaking line blocks. Which, I think you need to be pretty high level for that to be true, but... Because I still don't really even understand the whole T-spin thing, particularly. Oh, no, not the one I already did. Mote Kopaz Nyaku, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Mote, like, this is... like, if you played and beat the original Snakebird, then I don't know that this has a lot of value for you, because I'm in the same boat on that. But, if you maybe played the original Snakebird and got frustrated that it was too hard, or, like, were interested but were intimidated by it being kind of ridiculous, because it really is, then... this is a much better fit. Hey there, Spite. T-spins are cheating. I like how well just like a little emphasis on words can convey a specific, like, a whole, like, piece of media, right? Like in Shato it just says, like, line piece in all caps and then line piece with a lot of extra E's on it in all caps. Like, that's not, if you think about it abstractly, that's really not a lot there, but that's referring to a specific college humor skit about the god of Tetris. Hey, Zalante. Anyway, we're playing this game, yeah? This is not gonna go well for anybody. Hey, Cerebio. Greetings, Meat Bomb. No, it wasn't posted by Discord and Shato. I saw that, well, at least that I remember. I saw that, like, I don't know, I want to say like 4 years ago or something. Greetings, Trout Stuffing. There's that little, like, alcove there, which is quite something. That we have to use, but how? Oh, is it? It's like that. Okay, okay. Easiest way is probably to do it like this, then yeah, there we go. When is Catherine's stream? I guess that is on Steam now, right? It's not a console exclusive anymore. Probably nothing else we need to do with that, right? Oh, no, there is. We need to just move it back over one more again. Okay. Well, not that way, though. You cannot crush a fruit, no. Can a fruit no fear? Games I'm super excited about. I'm, not the most excitable as far as, like, getting hype over, new games and stuff, goes, in general. But, let's see. I'm looking forward to, Baba Is You, which is coming out in about a month. Looking forward to Manifold Garden. Baba's You is a puzzle game. Manifold Garden is a puzzle game. Let's see, what else? Sure, that's a fun side topic real quick. Let me take a look at wish list of stuff that is not out yet. Super Meat Boy Forever, of course. There we go. Yeah, Super Meat Boy Forever. I guess I would say I'm actively looking forward to. The far more obscure Katana Zero has made its way pretty high up on my wish list. I don't know a lot about it, but it looked really fun. One Step from Eden looked pretty neat. Untitled Goose Game. And then there's a handful of other ones that, like, I'm interested in, but I wouldn't say, like, I'm super looking forward to or anything. But that includes, like, one called Escape the Loop, Keen, Mineko's Night Market, Eichenfell, Nikra, Industries of Titan, and, what's the other one? Phantom Brigade. Both games coming out from, Brace Yourself, the studio that made Necrodancer. Finish Tribes. Oh man, I mean, I would play some Tribes. I would play some Tribes too, or something. Oh, it's Spelunky 2. Yeah, Spelunky 2, of course. There you go. Can a fruit no fear? I'm not sure exactly how many new worlds are in Primer mode. I know PA Master was super up on One Step from Eden's fight. But yeah, One Step from Eden is like a Mega Man Battle Network roguelike or something. I never played any of the Battle Network stuff, but it looked like a pretty cool concept. I mean, AI War 2's mostly been out for a while, but it's missing what would be the most important feature for me, which is multiplayer. I backed AI War 2. So I could play AI War 2 right now. But that's some ideas. You play a goose in a titled story a little bit, yeah. It's not too inaccurate, I suppose. Oh, there's another. I didn't actually see the other block over here. just straight didn't see the block in the left. I'm like, how do I get this up on the right? This is weird. Another teleport. Let's go. I know how shapes work. Yeah, exactly. That was my question too, Chrono. I'm like, that bias could easily go either way from that statement. Alright, so... Oh, that's still not gonna work. Well, we needed one to help them get over there in a face-down fashion. Is that a thing we can do? It seems like a thing I could do. Yeah, let's do this, and then this. There we go. That one could be tricky for some people, for sure. The knowledge from Snakebird is paying off dividends, as you might imagine. So we're only 3, so we can't do the fancy shenanigans. We're just looking at doing like this sort of thing mostly. Hey, Ad Hoc. But if you wanted to have more than just a casual listing of those games, I think on the game list, my wish list is probably linked. And you can see I guess you can't see the itch.io wish list if you want to get extra fancy. I think most of that stuff's already out, though. So, Instinct is this. Let's just see if that works. Hey, that works. Okay. I don't know, Ad Hoc. This would be a decent Switch match for sure. Yeah, the main list there, Val, is the ones that I already have that I am potentially interested in streaming at some point. The link at the bottom is the wish list. And then there's the subpage, the extended list of other things that I'm not as actively interested in, but still have some interest in. And you can see all the ones in italics, give you some idea of the quantity of oddball games end up getting sent by devs and stuff. Hey, AJT. Never-ending list. Yeah, pretty much, TJC. The main list has actually gotten pared down a decent amount over the years. Like, it's been over 100 before, and now it's, I think it's less than 60, right? I wonder how much of this is just my general puzzle instinct versus experience from past Snakebird that, like, okay, I just look, this is the answer, do it, it's done, like, boom. Is this... Alright, let's see if... Oh, We're only at 2 to start. Never mind. Never mind. We gotta do something. Hey, look. It's appropriate that it immediately, like, effectively proves me wrong at what I was just saying, right? It still doesn't seem long enough. But we can't get that and get out, right? No. And that doesn't work either. Oh, we do that and then this. Right, yes, 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 of course. But not like that. Not like that either. Alright. Crumble. Oh, this probably just works now, right? Yeah. Cheers, alright. Thanks for the continued support. Alright, let's do another star here. That level's a platformer, yeah. How about the levels where we're moving platforms around? I mean, like, we can easily get on top of the thing here, but then that doesn't do anything for us. Complaining that the stars are shining. It's maybe that's just the moon. It is an actual crescent shape. It's mostly falling apart. We're playing Iconoclast now. We can do stuff like this, but I mean, obviously that ain't gonna do anything for me. Oh. Right. I don't think you could do that in the original. Just do a T-spin. Basically, right? That's my job, Ad Hoc. Always make you think of stuff you need to buy, because there's a lot of good games out there and they deserve love. That sun flares very brightly. Alright, we got a 4 length and a 3 length. So we need 4 to go over the top of the spike. And then land, and then 3 can go over that. So 4 needs to help 3 get here. And 4 goes up here. And yep. Seems kind of like that star one we did a minute ago, huh? But harder? Delicious Snakebird candy. So, can we go over the top then? No. We specifically can't go over the top. This is the exact height to say you cannot go over the top. So this is kind of like it, but opposite, right? We need to duck down? Is that... doesn't quite... that's not gonna work, though. Because how do we recover? Oh, we could, push the other way. Oh, the, green one's only 3 as well, huh? This level is teaching the value of a nap. They even like snooze in different directions. Yeah, let's do like... that. No. Still do that. But yeah. So that way, red's facing that way. Oh, then we're gonna have to do that again. Yeah. With everybody else here. Oh no, we have to, it's just the same. We have to do the same zigzag things. Yeah, alright. It's just the, a backwards version of the Star one we did, basically, right? Because that still needs to be lower, right? Let's see. Yes, okay. But it can fix itself a little easier there. Okay. Oh, that makes perfect sense, right? The green one was shorter, and now they're all the same size. Hey, Land Spider. This is Snakebird Primer. It is a relevantly easier, more accessible Snakebird. Looking out for the little guy. Be a good name for it. There is definitely a certain charm in naming levels and stuff. Like, I think that was a nice thing in VVV, that every single screen had its own unique name. There's not one long Snakebirds. Well, there weren't in the original, and there aren't. There haven't been so far in this. So I assume 2 is still the minimum. Okay, so we need to get this pushed all the way over yonder. Hang this T block on the L block, all awkward like. We're never gonna score any Tetrises at this rate. Talos did not benefit from level names. I'm trying to remember if I had an opinion on Talos level names. I know the name Ad Hoc. I'm actually having a hard time placing it, but I think I would recognize it if I saw it. I never played Jet Set Willy though. Let's see, can you just do that when it's necessary? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're fine right there then. Oh, except for the fact we can't lift that up, which we totally need to do. Alright, never mind. Let's get that lifted first. Maybe? There we go. Wait, is this actually what I wanted? It's at least briefly what I thought I wanted. I know someone that's intending to play through the entire Commodore 64 library. Find lost gems and such, in theory. Yeah, that's true, Ad Hoc. Play through not to beat every game, to give every game a try. It's not an impossible feat, only a ridiculous one. Let's go back to about there, actually. That's doable. Okay, and then we left them long enough that we can escape. Cool. We kind of did that. Well, we just had to form an S instead of that. Maybe that shape was hard for some people. So I guess we're just gonna be doing these things. This one's a little more awkward though. Quo Vadis is a Commodore game. I mean, I guess that's not too so. There's a board game called Quo Vadis as well. A mediocre Knizia game. So we just need to drop that where it needs to go, and oh, no, we need to. There we go. So my preferred Snakebird difficulty level lies somewhere on the spectrum between this game and the original Snakebird. That's curious. Oh, okay. Yes. At least I understand what I'm trying to do. I just need to still actually be able to do it. This is not too bad. Specifically, I'm moving the L block into the bottom right, and then the small block to the left of that to form a step. Have you played Steven's Sausage Roll mode? Which I personally wasn't the biggest fan of, but for people looking for incredibly hard puzzle games, that's the recommendation other than Snakebird. And I guess while we're talking puzzle game recommendations, The Witness, of course, has to be brought up. I should probably just try things, because I know what I want to do. And it shouldn't be too hard to execute. Hexels isn't, like, necessarily a recommendation on the hard spectrum, but it's good. I like Hexels a whole lot. Hey there, Jennifer's Distraction. Yeah, I've played Telos Principle. I was a bit lukewarm on it. Like, I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't especially enthusiastic about it. We did probably, what, like 2/3 of it or something, of the base game content. Telos was just really drawn out for my taste. Like, it had a ton of repetition that I wasn't the biggest fan of. That's not gonna work. It just was really tedious that, like, every new Talos puzzle, I would spend the first, like, 5 minutes of every new puzzle just doing basic mechanics that I'd done for the last 20 puzzles. It definitely had some clever puzzles going on, though. I'm not familiar with Puzzle 1, I don't think, Hex. How do I get this over the top? Or I need to go back before that. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna mention Antechamber as well. Antechamber shone really brightly to me, partially because of some of the non-puzzle aspects. I enjoyed the signs in it and kind of the sense of exploration and the pacing between puzzles quite a bit, which was reasonably true in The Witness as well. How do I feel about tacos? Tacos are like a little below Antechamber and The Witness, probably. I don't know, like maybe tied with The Witness. Tacos are really good. Nice, Ad Hoc. I'm probably making tacos in a day or two. Yeah, Ad Hoc. It was still satisfying to find all those hidden areas. I think I naturally found all but one, but it was kind of weird that there was no indication that you had found said hidden thing. Impreza, huh? Yeah, I don't think I've heard of Impreza either. Yeah, something like that ad hoc. Because, I mean, a lot of the hidden stuff like that had, you know, like the dev rooms and stuff like that you could find that was found in similar ways to the Pink Cube. So that was something that I can imagine bothered people quite a bit. Because it, got all this fancy hidden content doesn't even amount to anything. What is this? But, I feel like a good part of Antechamber is killing the green bird. Is the journey rather than the destination, I suppose. So it does fit alongside that. Hey Artem, this is Snakebird Primer. This just came out, and it's a relevantly easier Snakebird. Don't really think of... I mean, I don't disagree with calling this Stanley Parable a puzzle game, but I won't... Like, if people are asking for puzzle games, I won't list it myself because that's usually not what they want, I guess. But there isn't a puzzle element to it, right? Like, your one possible goal of playing Stanley Parable is to find as many endings as you possibly can, and doing so is essentially a puzzle, right? And that was very satisfying for me. Like, that actually reminds me of, back in, like late middle school, mostly, I had this thing where I would draw, like, this big maze, like, so I take a normal sheet of paper, draw out this whole big maze on it there, and, rather than it being just like, oh, you have to find a start and go to the end, it's a maze, instead it was basically a puzzle game. It was basically a puzzle game. So I would like make a list. Like I would just have a whole bunch of different ways you could complete the maze. That you're exiting the maze, and your goal is to find as many exits as you can. Yeah, I've talked about this at least once or twice before. And I would even like use like, oh, this little like accidental squiggle I did when drawing the maze kind of looks like a bucket. All right, so that item's gonna be a bucket of water. So if anyone walks over there, they can add like I just like wrote it down. Like when people are playing along, it's like that's their inventory of stuff they've found. And they could use that, and like the funnest part, since it wasn't like a fixed thing, right? It was a thing where someone else was like solving along, and I'm just like effectively peering over their shoulder or whatever. They might try something new that I never thought of, and that's like, you know what, that is clever. All right, you just found a new exit, like, and then jot down like it. I'd done like 2 or 3 of maybe even 4 of those mazes, and they usually had like 30 exits or something each like that. But that's kind of what it reminds me of when you're looking at like all the endings you can find in Stanley Parable as a puzzle. It's the same sort of thing there. That's kind of how Homestuck happened, huh? Sort of, I suppose. I'm trying to think of like exactly what you mean by that though, because like Homestuck was kind of a follow-up to Problem Sleuth, which had gone the year or more prior to Homestuck. Middle school Twitch sounds rad. Let's see. We once put up posters for someone for a fake campaign that they were not involved in and were unaware of, and we just started putting up like posters for campaigning for them. It was like using like their nickname at the time was like Beano or something, or like Beano for best Beano or something like that. And I don't know. I remember putting up a bunch of little like you'd find in a fancy piece of clothing, right? That little like note that says like inspected by blah 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 or whatever. We like printed up a bunch of just inspected by notes and just like put them and stuff everywhere. Oh, here's one. Was this middle school or like 5th grade? I think this was middle school. Yeah, this was probably middle school. There was a point that I was just like hoarding the plastic spoons from the cafeteria. Like I always was wearing like this hooded sweatshirt with your pockets there or whatever, and like I just kept like taking plastic spoons from the cafeteria, so I had like this big supply of plastic spoons. And eventually I got called out on it, or a teacher noticed it or questioned it or whatever. And I don't actually remember this clearly, but a good friend of mine at the time does. They said that like teacher like asked me to like empty my pockets, which is like there's just like spoons everywhere. It's just like a pocket full of 100 spoons or something. And so I've done some random weird stuff in my day, for sure. So then we moved on to boxes, exactly. I did not try to sell the spoons. Oh yeah, Fez is definitely a puzzle game. Fez is another great puzzle game for sure. Even though it's got like 2 puzzles that are garbage BS, but other than that, Fez is a great puzzle game. And then Obra Dinn is like kind of a subsection that's borderline puzzle. Yeah, it's like it's deduction, like is specifically what I would call Obra Dinn. Narrative deduction game, I guess. And I wish Obra Dinn was better mechanically, but its storytelling is really, really good. I'm pretty sure there's exactly 2 that are utter BS. There's, you know, there's like 2 more that are questionable, Cinemio, but like are possible for mortals to figure out. Oh yeah, no, puzzle design is hard at high. Absolutely. As someone that has designed a series of very difficult puzzles for people to do and watched them do them, and people are still doing them currently. By the way, actually, I guess I can talk about that briefly. Fortuity Conundrum is the name of that. That's been on the Discord, so people have done 9 puzzles of that so far. But if anyone was interested in the Fortuity Conundrum stuff or following along, we will be doing some sort of review of all the puzzles in that in the not terribly distant future, probably like around mid-March or so. And yeah, I'll be streaming it like on a different channel, and will go over all the past puzzles and all my reactions to people solving or failing to solve all the previous puzzles and stuff like that. And then we'll open up the next puzzle after that. I feel like, I mean, there's good elements in all of the puzzles. One puzzle out of 9 was actually really good. I stand by puzzle 7 being really good. The others all had problems of varying degrees. Puzzle 8 was the worst. I mean, puzzle 2 was good. Like 2 and 3 were on the easy side, but they were meant to be, and they weren't anything super clever, but they were interesting. They were fine, I think. But yeah, like I spent a lot of time designing those and trying to do a good job of them, but well, for the most part, like the puzzle 8 was one that I kind of gave up on to some extent. Like, I was like, yeah, that's probably good enough. But I didn't like do that iteration in my head, just rehashing it over and over. How are people actually going to see this when they don't know what I know? Like, you gotta be able to look at that. And even as much as you try to, you're never gonna have it exactly right, but you need to try, and I only tried a little bit on that puzzle, so. But, yeah. Puzzles are hard. We should also probably mention, like, Opus Magnum and the Zachtronics games while we're talking about puzzle games as well, right? Man, every time I'm like, I think back to The Witness, we're talking about like puzzle games that make you think and then like not, and I still feel like satisfying to solve. Like I should probably raise my rating of The Witness up to like a 9. It was really good. I'm not familiar with that one, Buff and Drake. Full Metal Furies. I have not played that ad hoc. I am loosely familiar with it. It didn't look super appealing. It looked fine, but I don't know a whole lot about it. Hey Kiriyaga, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited am I for Darkest Dungeon 2? 2 out of 10. Maybe 2.5 out of 10. Well, man, we'll give that a 3, actually, because they did actually say some stuff that they sounded like they recognized the grind of Darkest Dungeon 1 was a major problem. And if they manage to address that well, then my interest level goes up a lot. Because I thought Darkest Dungeon 1... we're still talking, might as well be over here. I thought Darkest Dungeon 1 had some really good turn-based combat that I was making interesting, challenging decisions a lot of the time. But it had problems like, well, the fact that it lies to you sometimes, that's always stupid, but the entire game of Darkest Dungeon is designed around grinding, and I'm about to sneeze. Okay, it's gone. The entire freaking game of Darkest Dungeon is designed around grinding, like all throughout, like it permeates the entire game. And I like grinding relevantly less than the vast majority of the gaming public. So I wasn't a big fan of like you know, 2/3 of the game, but that 1/3 was good, and I enjoyed quite a bit, right? But decisions from like just the plotting progression in the town isn't interesting. It's just upgrade your stuff so it's better, and like then go through the same dungeons so you guys level up, and then do the loop just wasn't that interesting for its existence, and it just kept doing a lot more of the same stuff over and over again. Full Metal Furies has a heavy puzzle element too as well. Interesting. Okay. But then other stuff in Darkest Dungeon is like the end game, where if you complete one of the final sections of the game, the party you sent to complete that, you can never use them in the end game again. So now you have to grind up another group of people up to level 6 so that they can handle it, and like and on, so. Yeah, like I'm not very big on beat 'em ups at all, so that's, I think, what it's interesting that there's more to it. Yeah, that kind of dissonance or whatever between the presentation of the game and the actual content there can be problematic for sure. Nice, Val. Yeah, Kiryaga, like I didn't hate Darkest Dungeon. I still ended up rating it at like a 6 or 6.5, around average or something like that. But it just had some major frustrations with the grind, so that means I'm not super excited about a new one. But then again, like there's pretty much nothing on that list that gets a 10 anyway. Like I don't know, I'm the hype train is not something I board terribly often. It's nice when I actually can hop on board that train and be enthusiastic about it. Like, it happens. Like when Deltarune came out, we played that the second it launched, and I had no idea what it was, and that was pretty hype and excited to be right on board when it was new. But hey, Gurosebi. See, I didn't like the experience because the experience was bad for the game, I guess, Guro. Like, permadeath in Darkest Dungeon, I think, is a bad design. Coming as someone that likes permadeath and roguelike games a lot, right? Because what it means is that it encourages the player to make the safest, least interesting decisions. Like, not always the least interesting, but the safest decisions in any case, right? Because you don't want to grind up a new party member to recover from your loss there. So that means, like, oh, if you can do optional things like fight a shambler or whatever, like, do you want to do that? Not unless the situation's very specifically comfortable to do it, because otherwise it's just not worth the risk to do. Puzzle donkey or perplexity? I feel like I was offered a key for perplexity that I didn't even take because it didn't look that interesting, but I might be thinking of a different game. Puzzle Donkey, I believe I've never heard of. I mean, I would use very different numbers, but the spirit is the same, Speed Frog. Yeah, like, Darkest Dungeon isn't a roguelike for a variety of reasons, but the permadeath, like, it fits the fact that the game wants to be oppressive, but it encourages overly safe gameplay. Like, we made it all the way to the Darkest Dungeon, losing, like, one person the entire time or something, because I just played smart and safe, you know? Perplexity was a set of collectible postcards. Okay, then no, I'm thinking of something different for sure. Nice, Adhoc. That's pretty cool. That's what the yellow one does when you click on it. It goes like super dilated eyes. I don't, did Green do that little, like, angry, like, rah, 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 rah. Like, if you click on him in the original? I don't actually remember that. It's cool. Yeah, I've been loosely following Manifold Garden. Like, I kind of decided, like, alright, well, I already know I'm playing it, so I'm not gonna stop it on the dev stream, so... These are both twos. How do I maneuver this how I want to? Okay. No, green has to be facing that way to make that work, right? Yeah. Hey, Persimmon. That can feel frustrating, but at the same time, like, don't let it discourage you too much, because your vision of that idea will be entirely different than their vision of that idea, and both are valid. Like, it's easy to get discouraged, like, oh, my idea isn't going to be original enough, so why bother, sort of thing, but ideas mostly aren't original. It's kind of the situation there, but that doesn't mean, like, but ultimately you're still providing your own perspective on it and kind of your own ideas of how it works. So even if you like take the same core concepts but have two different people making it, they've got an entire lifetime of different experiences that are going to color how they develop and how they actually execute on that idea. So everyone can be, everyone will provide something different that's unique and valid and has its own worth, you know? And if like, you can also point to, if you want to talk about the value of unoriginality, like, Shovel Knight's not original, right? It's just actively like, hey, what if we took NES games but applied modern design principles? That's pretty much the whole idea. Not terribly original concept there by any means. Basic platformer with mechanics kind of taken directly from NES games. Oh, but it's fantastic because it's executed so well and really polished on like both narratively and musically and gameplay wise. So yeah. We have Formal. Or they're probably not quite, but getting there. We're getting there. Ghost Stack. I'm not familiar with that one. Everything is a remix. Yeah, exactly, Zapper. I don't think I've seen that specifically, but I definitely am familiar with the concept. But that's like the vast majority of creation of design, development, invention, is just rehashing of old ideas in a new way, but that is still cool. Like, you can still make some great things by being like, okay, I'm taking this idea, this idea, this idea, and I'm like taking my own little twist on them and putting them all together in a new stew here, and it turns out it's delicious. The ghost stack. Like, say that Slay the Spire. Sure, yeah. Like, it's I'm in roguelike plus deck building. And same, I mean, and Dream Quest had the same idea. Hey, how about we do roguelike plus deck building? And both of them are incredibly different executions. And both of them are good games in their own right. Ghost stack. Ooh. Oh, I see, Ad Hoc. I've done some of that in the past. The one that I did the most, like, during college, Ad Hoc, was Not Prawn, which is still around. I got reasonably far in that, as far as those things go. The biggest problem with Not Prawn is that its name is a little bit of a lie, so I can't actually stream it. Like, I actually thought that was something I wanted to do. Like, that seemed like that would be a really fun idea. It would be to go through the Not Prawn levels as a community, but yeah, the name is not entirely true, so not one I'm gonna stream, turns out. I mean, as far as it goes, I could stream it, Zapper, but I mean, I'm like 95% PG kid-friendly stream, realistically, and that's probably just like there's enough other games to play, right? Is kind of ultimately like I don't need to do that one. Right, Ad Hoc, yeah, that could be really satisfying. Is there any way we can, like, use the wall on the right to adjust this meaningfully? Sailors use me at sea quite a lot. In the beginning, I'm silent. At the end, I'm not. It's a rope. There's probably a better answer. That is an answer. That doesn't really tie into silent, really? It ties into making a pun out of not. Hey, Caterini. Yes, cancel. And greetings, sir. So that's why we should just try things rather than just think about them forever. Because I'm gonna miss things that are possible that don't seem possible. That's part of the problem with Snakebird. Or the magic of it, if you will. I don't know if that one quite gets too impossible to you. It probably doesn't. Like, it's hard to say how much time we spent on that puzzle because, like, even when I had it up on a screen, like, a good lot of the time I was just, like, looking at chat and having conversation, you know? We had a lot of good conversation going on here. Greetings and light delight. Yeah, you can talk freely. I may or may not read people offering solutions to stuff, but ultimately I've just kind of figured that it's easiest to let people speak freely, and then I have the ability to generally ignore stuff that looks like suggestions if I don't want it, right? Yeah, I'm doing quite well in life. People do have trouble with different things, but do you have some sort of Twitter hashtag you would like to link on the subject? You are certainly welcome to if you'd like. I tried to, Zapper, but that feature was removed from Twitch, so I would have to hardcore censor, and I don't want to hardcore censor. I want to playfully censor. So I'm out of luck on that front, I'm afraid. So my plan for that's no good. It was suggested by Overboard Gaming, and I loved the idea. I was like, all right, let's do this. We were gonna both do it in both our chats and see if we can start the revolution on changing language for the better. But alas, Twitch got rid of useful features. When they introduced the auto mod, they got rid of the ability to censor individual words. They block the entire message only now. Smite. Funny. But in any case, let's take a break. And then we'll finish this off, and assumedly that won't take terribly long, and we'll figure out what else we want to do for the rest of the stream. Zapper's favorite time, it's break time. But thanks for hanging out, thanks for the good conversation, everybody. We'll be back in, wait, Twitch is in time for a break. Thanks. There, that's what I want, the links to follow on the social media and stuff. Alright, there we go. Oh, is this game on Humble? I don't know. Probably not. Well, original Snakebird might be. Let's find out. Let's find out. It is! There you go. We got the Humble affiliate link for the original Snakebird. So Snakebird Primer's probably on there too if they put original on there. But anyway, thanks for watching, folks. See you in a couple minutes, huh? Alrighty, we are back. Greetings, Skylar. Playlist tried to play Shovel Knight when we were talking about Shovel Knight, but we had the playlist muted, so it could not get its message out to the world. I was too busy censoring the playlist. This is something that could be speedrun. Like this would be a reasonable speedrun, like blind speedrun game or something for people who had played the original, I think. This is that, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he did, Crota. Cannot collect the weird blue creature. Oh, we've got to do this more carefully, don't we? I mean, this is... Is there any reason this is not just the same thing twice? Oh, there is. Yeah. That's why. But how do we have them both over there? Oh, right. Yeah. That's how we do it. I think, well, that's why I referred to it as a blind speedrun option. But I mean, that's honestly true of like most speedruns, though. Is that it's just an execution test. That's what the vast majority of speedrunning is. Like platformers and things like that are almost always fixed or with slight random variations. Obviously, some of them have huge RNG elements that you have to adapt to, or you can speedrun stuff like Spelunky or things that are changing every time, but most speedruns are just about executing really well. As far as these dudes, you can click on them, but you can't collect them. Let's see. How do we get red down there safely? Because we can't... There's no way to have red facing all the way up? Maybe there is. Yeah, maybe there is. Maybe there is indeed. And yeah, routing is relevant too, Mo. That's a good point. Like, routing is an interesting puzzle that is, when you're at, like, no longer currently relevant when you're actually executing the speed run, but like before the speed run, it can be very satisfying to do some good routing and discover new ways to go about things and such. Alright, let's just go with the instinct here, is that this probably needs to be pushed over to there. But meanwhile, we still need to be able to get this first fruit. Can we still get up there if we have the first fruit? We cannot. I don't think. We need one of these. In fact, we need the first one. Oh, maybe we can. We do this? No. It's a weird, like, gap on the right side. That doesn't seem like it's relevant to anything, though. Nah. Chrono, yeah. That's a thing that can happen. But yeah, the most fun I personally ever had doing speedrun stuff is when, like, it was a combination of everything. It was in a game called Starguard, which I actually still have the record in for some reason, but fairly, like, very bare bones platformer. But like there ended up being like I would say about 5 of us that were at least semi-seriously running it at the time, and we were doing races against each other a lot, and it was just really neat to just like constantly evolve the strategy. Starguard, Zapper, by Lauren Schmidt. Yeah, it was just really satisfying to like constantly evolve the. Oh, that's what I do. I like look back at the game like I think I know what I do now. Yeah, cool. But for the strategies to be constantly evolving as the execution and the routing both got better alongside each other. Like, and everyone would find their kind of own little bit of strategy here and there that like, oh, this is a new way we can do this room, and it's like, okay, we can purposely die here so that we're invincible and the timing's perfect to get through this room, and like it was just really neat for that constant evolution where just like almost every time we did like a new race, someone had like found like just a new little improvement. We'd like watch each other's runs and stuff, be like, oh yeah, I didn't think about doing that, that's good. And yeah, it was extra side beards instead of ears. Probably. I could neither confirm nor deny. Let's go to space! Okay. I want the tabs to be in the right order. Alright, well, I guess they're not. Oh, we need to climb up here, don't we? I think so. Nope. But if we drop it there, we can't get it back. Yeah, I don't think this is good. But if it's not, then what? Yeah, there's some games like that. It does. The red's just vomiting rainbows here, and like kind of excited about the experience. But yeah, playing puzzle games alongside like other people that are working together on it, it can be a really good way to go about things. Like when we did Please Don't Touch Anything on stream, and we tried to do it where basically anyone that hadn't played the game before, that wasn't familiar, could give suggestions, and we just kind of played it as a community. That was actually really satisfying and a lot of fun, and I think I wouldn't have really liked playing that game strictly by myself. I'd want at least one other person helping, because it's got like just enough BS to the puzzles that I would have found several of them frustrating, but with like a little bit of help and like to cover, like help smooth out that BS, it was great. Keep talking. I would be fine with keep talking with just two people. I think I enjoy it the most with like 3 or 4, but I'd be fine with that being 2, which is the minimum. 2, actually. Intended minimum, I guess. Although there's at least 1 or 2 of the late stage game or levels and keep talking that are basically solo levels, which are kind of dumb, but. Right, Zelanta, yeah. I just get them to all jump at once. Can we get 3 over there? Yeah, we can. Can we do it in a way that doesn't permanently abandon a Snakebird? Yeah, we sure can. We just can't do it with the bottom one. Okay. So... and we can't do it from this current setup, but the idea is there. We don't have much room to maneuver here. Blue's shooting the rainbow out of their laser eyes. Oh, there's something in the game making that background noise. I was like, wait, is that something from my computer? It's not. Okay. Yeah, so I know what I want to do. Let's work on executing that. But how? There's not enough room. It's very tight quarters here, it turns out. Here, let's go back before we stacked everything here. Yeah. I think this is probably fine. Oh no, blue is still stuck. Yeah. Because I'm trying to have one of the Snakebirds plopping down there, but they need to be facing left. Oh wait, we can't. Oh no, we can. We can. Yeah, we can do what we wanted to over there. Because we can just do the rest of the puzzle, I think, if we get that figured out. Hey there, Ed. It stayed in the original game mostly. This is Snakebird Primer. So yeah, like once we're here, that's just the way of the world. I think. Well, what if can we get like a whole line of them going backwards here? Not really. Because there's no room to maneuver. We can get that set up. Yeah, perfect, actually. That's exactly what we needed. Okay. Oh, I screwed up blue though. That can't be how I treat blue. There we go. Dang it. Gotta constantly adjust with these twofers. Oh, right. Yellow needs... It wasn't standing up yet. I was like, wait, what? What happened to the height I was supposed to have? Oh, but then that plops it there. Does that work? I guess we'll just find out. 'Cause it's pretty easy to test it real quick. No. No, it does not. Oh. Easy. Maybe easy? Because it's gonna drop it there. So we still can't push it to the right from that position, though. Okay, even if we're all standing here, we can't approach from this side. Hey, Barrel. This is at least part of what I'm looking for. Yeah, just drop it hard on the yellow to flatten them. Strats. That would actually be problematic. Yeah, that kills the yellow in more ways than one. Hey, Sabin. How impossible is this? Not very impossible, Sabin. Like, none of this is gonna quite jive. Like, because it's just always stuck here. We could do it... we have to push it through the middle up here. Nice, that's pretty neat. Okay, and you don't need to be here anymore, yeah? No, you just come on down. Wait, that still doesn't directly work though. Like, that seems viable, but turns out we still need a way to actually push the thing, don't we? Hey, I've been hit it. Not that I know of yet, I'm afraid. And we can, like, send a Snakebird over the top again, but that doesn't really do anything for us. Lovely rainbow vomit. Your options are so much more limited with just 2 high snakebirds. Like, get it all the way back up here. Oh, okay, okay. I think I see some level of it. Yeah, here we go. Here, you just stay there for right now. We'll figure out. Yeah, you probably want to be like here. We'll just leave you there. That's fine. Okay, okay. Right, that's maybe a problem. It might not be a problem, actually. Yeah, that's actually not a problem. We got the leeway. Like, we could have done that differently, but to fix that if it was a problem. But that's it, I believe, yeah. Cool, cool. One last laser eyes. E-Barrel, this is a new game. This is Snakebird Primer. Too easy. Check out the original game.